In this video, I'd like to talk a little bit about a great way for your team, your elementary school team or your high school algebra team, your 7th grade math team, to actually begin a discussion together. Maybe your whole department would do this, or all the teachers in your elementary school would do this when you're working on mathematics. A great activity to do is to get around a table, 3 to 4 at a table, 5 people at a table, and then answer this question. Get a poster paper out. And I would even suggest you round robin until you run out of ideas. So have someone decide they'll be the writer, and they'll kind of lead the process. But you ask the question, what's a mathematics instruction routine? It's very important to ask it just like this. What's a mathematics instruction routine you no longer do? In other words, you were doing it maybe 5 years ago, but you're not doing it today. You decided that was a routine to let go. It just wasn't effective. It wasn't working for you. And in just 30 seconds each, you let people go around the table and you write down things you've stopped doing, routines you no longer do in math, and in your instruction lesson, and you can skip, and then when it comes back to you, give another one, and just generate as many as you can in about 5 minutes, and see what's in your list, and then maybe compare those lists. What are your commonalities? What are some things that you've all sort of stopped doing? But then you need to ask a really important question. After you do this and you've got these posters up on the wall, why did you stop? And how do you know you're right? How do you know you're right? And one of the things that we know is, and I want to even tell you this in these videos, nothing I have to say you should do because Tim Kanold's saying it, because that would just be my opinion. Everything I have to say must be bigger than me. And bigger than me means we have research that would affirm these are the right things to do. And so I like to challenge us to think about, well, do I do my lesson design this way just because that's how I like doing it? It's a comfortable routine that I've gotten into. Or do I actually have research that would affirm this really is going to have the best benefit for student learning? So when I talk about research, I'm really talking about actions and moves you and I can make as teachers that would significantly impact student learning, not just sort of impact it. And so I'd like to do this as a starter activity because I think it gets you ready to then say, well, maybe we've stopped things we shouldn't have stopped. We just stopped them because they weren't working right. Or maybe these were great things to stop doing, yay us. Either way, I would hope that you would then take that list and evaluate it against what we believe are the 6 highly effective criteria of effective lesson design.